Special thank you to LS11 channel members. Join the channel today for early access, bonus content, and more. Yeah! Hello, LS11 Universe, it's Mania Del Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K26 Universe Mode. Welcome back to LSWF Kickoff here on a Sunday. What is it kicking off this week? It's kicking off the week that Xander finally takes a fucking vacation, which means while he's out of town on Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday, we're going to need some commentary teams. I think I got some more. So, making his way to the ring tonight, he returned in a shocking fashion last week on Kickoff to cost Adrian Nova the matchup against El Macias, Rick C, the Kingpin of Cali, and the man that will be running ARW on Thursday. He'll be in the hot seat as the ARW GM on Thursday. Give you an idea of how dedicated Xander is, by the way. This guy is going to be out of town for a vacation from Thursday to Sunday. But he has a match on Saturday. So he's getting on a red-eye flight Friday night, hopping in for Saturday, kicking off Shattered Dimensions, and then as soon as his match is over, win, lose, or draw, he's getting in the rental, he's getting right back through the dimensional doors and right back to his vacation for one more day. Well, let's hear from Rick C about why he attacked Adrian Nova last week, shall we? Yeah. Surprise, everybody. The Kingpin's back for LSWF. You know, you guys wondered where I was after Zajac thrashed me around at Xandermania and beat me for the LAW World title. Where I was I was off recollecting myself, re-finding myself in a way, regathering myself. And now that I've come back, we're days away from the old versus the new, right? With Time Rift, old era versus modern era. So a lot of people are thinking, okay, am I back to lead another claw invasion of the LS11 universe? No. Not even close. You can all thank Zajac for this. I have a newfound respect for the LSWF roster, for the LS11 originals, for the people of LS11 universe. This is a roster that I am proud to be part of. But Adrian Nova pisses me off. Not because he's bad in the ring. In fact, he is the best of the LS11 originals. But the Clawn aren't LS11 originals now, are we? So, Adrian, why I came after you last week is because I will be damned if you hold two championships at the same time. But more importantly, Adrian, not that I don't like you, I'm actually quite impressed with you. Why I attacked you last week is simple. Very simple, in fact. I attacked you, Adrian, because I want the best LSWF competitor of all time versus the best LAW competitor of all time at Time Rift. So I'll see you in a few days, Adrian. Until then, I'm going to go set the bar real damn high so that a match isn't the only thing you fail to beat me at. Being a member of LS11 created to book ARW is something I'm better than you at, too.
All right, Scotty, what did you want me here for? Scotty? Mate, I'm Scottish, but my name's Stephen. Get it right. Stephen Anderson, the Vandal. Yeah, you all sound like Billy Butcher to me. What? That's a bit racist, don't you think? Maybe nationalist. Well, I'm not here to argue semantics with you, Connor. Look, I called you and Gallows here tonight. He's here, right? Yeah, he's here. Because I did some looking back at the contract for the match we had last week where I teamed up with Xander. And I realized something that Hangman's not been taken advantage of. It's actually the people who beat Bullet Club members and get them out of the group. They get to determine where they go, what they do afterwards. What? No, what I'm saying is I scored the pinfall last week, which means I get to choose what happens with you and Gallows.
That doesn't sound right.
Well, I think you're gonna like this idea. Okay. Right. So, you two are the Good Brothers. I like Iron Brew. We all like one thing, and that's getting paid. So tonight, the trio's debut of the new greatest trio in LSWF, Brew Money.
Thank you.
What?
You know how long we were trying to get away from Jay White?
Huh? Dude, yeah, we're gonna team with you. Thank you.
All right, well, folks, it is time for our first matchup of the night here on Kickoff. As making her way to the ring, here come the Damned to the ring. LSWF Intercontinental Champion Jade Davidson in the center. The Hex Twins, Dahlia and Delia, either side. Father James Mitchell, the Sinister Minister, in the background. And leading the charge, the woman that's about to be in action, Samantha Shade. We know Jade Davidson's going to defend that championship against Kay Nicole in a rematch this upcoming week, next Sunday, a week from today, at LSWF Time Rift. But now for tonight, the right-hand woman, Samantha Shade, is going to be in action. And she's taking on Kay Nicole, who promised that she found a friend that Jade would very much like to see. Oh, wait a second. Look at the smoke and the darkness. Rosemary. We thought Rosemary was destroyed when Jade took her soul, but how can you take the soul of someone who never had one to begin with? Kay Nicole making her way down to the ring.
So, Kay Cole and Samantha Shade. This is Shade's first match in a couple of years. Lived since early 2025, late 2024. And Kay Cole getting caught by her now. Samantha Shade, a kick into the legs. Has her down now, goes for a punch into the back. Kay Cole. That big right hook now, and Kay Cole pulls her in. Gut wrench, suplex, taking her down. Kay Cole's got her back up to her feet now, and Kay Cole out in the corner, slaps her in the head there. Kay Cole coming off the ropes. Big elbow strike. Samantha Shade goes down, off the ropes again. Into a drop kick. Now, Kay Cole, knee into the midsection. Kick to the head. Down goes Samantha. Back up to her feet now. Goes for another kick. Samantha Shade. Across the ring into the corner. Kay Cole gets caught with an elbow. Taking her down. Kick to the head there. Kay Cole flies in for a drop kick. Nobody home. Forearm, knee to the midsection. And knee to the face. Down goes Kay Cole. Look out from Nicole. Knee strike countered. Kay Cole. Kick there. Roundhouse kick. Takes her down again. Picks her back up to her feet now. Kay Cole. Knocks her into the ropes here. Kay Cole. We go. Clothesline over the top rope. Now Kay Cole. Oh! Caught with a punch in the face there from Samantha Shade. Shade going over the top rope now. Samantha Shade. Diving thrust kick. Kay Cole catching her now. Rolls her through. Kay Cole. 1, 2, no. Forearm countered. Samantha Shade's caught a hold of her now. Samantha Shade goes off the ropes. Goes for the elbow. And sweeps out the leg. Does Samantha Shade now. Firing away at Kay Cole. Looking her back up to her feet now. And Kay Cole gets caught here. Samantha Shade. The ropes. Goes for a big Superwoman punch. Kay Cole. Launching her another big drop kick there. Hold her now. Jade Davidson. What's she doing up on the apron here? Hey, big super kick in the head there. Kay Cole now. Throws. There's the Superwoman punch. Recover. No. Thought she was going to go for a cover or something there, but Kay Cole caught her instead with a kick. Goes for a big knee strike there. Kay Cole caught with a roundhouse. A roundhouse kick or a roundhouse back fist. Oh, hung up in the corner now. Kay Cole. Drop kicks her in the head. Oh, and Jade and Kay getting into an arguing match again. So down there now, and now Kay Cole coming in. For a drop kick, kicks down now. Cole now, look out. Whoa. Started to get the knees up. Ahead now, Kay Cole grabs a hold of her now. Has her back up to her feet, and Kay Cole dropping her. And the cover now, and Kay Cole for the win, for the 1, the 2, the 3. Gets the win for the Cook County Soldier. Massive win there for Kay Cole. Knocking off Samantha Shade tonight. That is only our first matchup of the night here on LSWF Kickoff this weekend. Alright, so I'm supposed to be too dangerous for this place, right? That's why you kept me away. Then someone explain to me why a guy everyone called a bum like Flame Shadow had me fucking reeling for a minute last week. Unless, maybe I was playing dumb. Or maybe, you know what? I'm an asshole. Never gonna deny that. I'm an asshole. Proudly. But maybe I'm not the only asshole around here, because clearly nobody else knew who the fuck Flame Shadow really was in that ring till last week. But we're not talking about Flame Shadow. That's not my purpose right now. Because trust me, I will get mine back and crush him like a little bug and not let him have that much hope ever again next time we cross paths. Right now, what's more important is to talk about that masked fucking moron that somehow pulled a baddie like Flommer deciding to step into my business. My business is not with you, Z3, but you've made it with you. So you know what's going to happen on Sunday? You got 7 days. You better make out with Flommer as much as you can these next 7 days. After Time Rift, they're gonna have to sew your mouth shut when I dislocate your jaw. Because trust me, there is nobody now on this LSWF roster as wicked as me, as dangerous as me, or as corrupt as me. Hell, I don't even think there's anyone on this roster I would get along with. All right, folks, well, we're back down to ringside now. We can see a handful of women have gathered. We've got a number one contenders battle royal featuring some veterans, some returning stars of LSWF. And oh, wait, hold on a minute. Speaking of returning LSWF stars, we haven't seen Poseidon Sky since 2023. Poseidon Sky competed on the original final LSWF show. And she challenged then champion Elizabeth Bell for the championship, and now she competes in this multi-woman battle royal. And we got a full house in here. You can see Josie Jane's in here, La Cangrita Loca is in here, Odette Beaumont, Shotzi, Priscilla Kelly, the former LAW Women's Champion, Casey Styles in here, even Triple A's La Hiedra is in here. It is a full house as we are trying to find out who's going to be the next to step up to the Exterminatrix, Cara Zandria, this weekend. As Odette putting Shotzi in the corner now. Priscilla Kelly grabbing a hold of La Cangrita Loca. Poseidon Sky sent over the top rope by La Hiedra. And we'll counter with everybody. Odette Beaumont starting to show her strength here. La Hiedra holding on for Los Toxicas. Big splash into the corner there now. Is now Poseidon Sky, a big kick there. Cangrita Loca knocking back Priscilla Kelly. Casey Styles caught by Odette Beaumont. La Hiedra. Then Poseidon Sky over the top rope again. He hangs on. Clothesline there to Casey Styles. Priscilla Kelly trying to get rid of Loca. As now Shotzi nearly got rid of Odette. Odette put in the corner now, and Odette. There goes La Cangrita Loca. Courtesy of Poseidon Sky. As now Odette grabs on a Shotzi, hitting her with a big body slam. Now, Jane sent off the ropes here. They collide there.
Hurricane Rana from Josie. Shotzi springboards into Odette, who gets out of the way. Odette swinging Priscilla Kelly around. Scoops her up. Countered by Priscilla. Priscilla Kelly now. Poseidon Sky taking down Odette, or taking down Josie Jane now. Odette with that big knee to Casey Styles. Poseidon Sky goes over the top rope. She's dangling. Josie Jane getting knocking back La Hiedra now. Poseidon Sky dump Shotzi to the floor. It's Josie Jane right after. Everyone in this matchup so far has been eliminated by Poseidon Sky. Let's keep that streak going. La Hiedra hangs on. Casey Styles with a big powerbomb there. Priscilla Kelly's got a hold of Casey Styles, dropping her now. La Hiedra sent over the top rope, knee to the back of the head, taking her down. One drop kick there, takes down Casey. Just like that, we're down to 4. Odette Beaumont, Priscilla Kelly, Casey Styles, and Poseidon Sky. Odette Beaumont here. And Casey has a hold of her here. There goes Priscilla Kelly. Proto cutter connecting there to Poseidon. Odette grabs onto Casey. Up on the shoulders. Taking her down. Grabs a hold of her back up to her feet now. And Odette Beaumont grabs onto Casey Styles. Throws over the top rope. There goes Casey Styles. We're down to 2. Poseidon Sky and Odette Beaumont now. Diamond suplex there. Now Poseidon Sky, Shining Wizard, takes her down. And Poseidon Sky, they're back up from Sky to no. That picks her back up. Countered now. Poseidon Sky. Into a code breaker there. Taking her down now. Poseidon Sky. Pulls her in. And now going to try again. Again. Odette has the counter. Odette Beaumont here could upset the returning Poseidon Sky. Now Odette, no, Poseidon puts her in the corner. And Poseidon Sky, wait a second. Dumps her out. We've got ourselves a #1 contender. Poseidon Sky punches her ticket, the Time Rift, and it'll be one of the originals that has returned to the LSWF roster against the new blood that is Cara Zandria this weekend. We got a handful more matches to come. Eliza has another open challenge ahead of her showdown with Nate this weekend. We got more coming next here on LSWF Kickoff. Allow me to properly introduce myself, LS11 Universe. My name is Flame Shadow. Well, what I like to be called. My friends call me Flame. About 6 months ago or so, I showed up here alongside the man who would go on to become the internet champion, KJ Elliott. I can say I am one of the only 2 people in LS11 Universe
to debut beating LeBron James. However, things didn't go my way after that. Desperados of Fire split up. Kay went on to get the most eliminations over big men in the Royal Rumble. Beat Liam Malone at Xandermania. Beat Arnold Schwarzenegger one-on-one. Take Xander Carver to the limit. Commentate TNA. And I went on to lose to Liam Malone. Lose to Krim Rocker. To lose KJ Elliott. Being eliminated in the Bo Memorial Battle Royal. And even into being pranked by management and being told best of luck in my future endeavors in a call that the boss wasn't even in and didn't know was happening until the next day. But maybe I deserved it. Maybe I deserved the ribbing, the burying, the taunting, the mocking, the teasing. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. What I learned in all of that was that I was in over my head, coming in here and thinking I was going to be LSWF champion, LS11 grand champion in a matter of days. That I would be able to just come in and take down the top dogs in my first matches. I got a little cocky. But I've looked at LS11 history and I've thought, wasn't Xander Carver cocky when he was 19 and he beat Sephiroth in 3 stages of hell? Was Arnold Schwarzenegger cocky when he started facing off with gods and superhumans for the honor of his family and his daughters? Was Zajac cocky when he started spearing everyone in sight? There was a difference between them and me. I was some cocky kid with flames painted on his face. They knew who they were. So now, it's time for me and you watching at home, even those of you who mocked me. It's time for all of us to learn who the fuck I am. Alright folks, it is time for our next match. It is a weekly tradition. We've usually seen either the United States or Internet Champion, or sometimes both when we're lucky, having open challenges for their gold. As here comes the showstopper, Elizabeth Bell to the ring. Eliza ready for action tonight. Big matchup here. As she is holding an open challenge ahead of her showdown with Nate Express this upcoming Sunday. Well, we saw this showdown a couple of weeks ago, but that's kind of the beauty of the open challenge, is anyone can accept it as many times. Skylar Evans looking to take a second crack at Eliza tonight. Skylar Evans, she has been a big problem for the women's division of LSWF. Ever since her return in the Rumble, she has been a big
big problem for everyone that's tried to get in her way. Hey, hang on a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. We haven't heard her music since Xandermania. Well, we saw her on ARW a couple weeks ago, but in the main universe, we haven't seen her since Xandermania. Krim Rocker's here. Krim is back. First time we're seeing her since Xandermania when she lost the U.S. title to Eliza. Krim Rocker. We're supposed to be having a U.S. title match right now, but Krim getting face to face with Eliza. What the hell? Facial reconstruction. Blows a kiss to Eliza, and Krim Rocker causing our U.S. title match to get thrown out. You know, if there's one thing I hate to do, it's agree with the Klon on anything. But Rick had some excellent points at the start of the night about Adrian Nova. Adrian is one of the best we have in LSWF. NRW are legends among the originals. Legends among guys like us. Legends are sometimes merely that. And legends, they say, never die, but legends are meant to be outshined. On Sunday, I find myself battling a legend of LSWF. I get to face off with Shinobi, the third one of NRW. The one that doesn't have much of a singles success to talk about. I'm the roadblock between him and singles glory that lasted longer than 5 minutes. So, no disrespect to you, Shinobi, but in 7 days, I'm kicking your head in, and in 7 days, I'm booting you right back to the trios division with your cousin, and with your charity case, Colton. So I'll see you at Time Rift. All right, folks, it is time for our main event here on LSWF Kickoff. As here comes the #1 contender for the LSWF World title.
Tom Veer Badal, the relentless one, making his way to the ring. Tom Veer ready for action tonight. Teaming up with him tonight. The LSWF Tag Team Champions. JT, Jason, Tatum Lords, Jadum making their way down to the ring. And on the other side of the ring, the King of the Universe, the Grand Champion and one half of the ARW Mixed Tag Team Champions, Xander Carver. And out next, we're going to see him in action on WCW this Tuesday as well, in the first round of the WCW World Championship Tournament. Means in the big 2026, we're going to be seeing him face off with Double J, Jeff Jarrett, Lionheart, Chris Jericho. And last but not least, here comes the LSWF World Champion, Zajac. Here we go. Xander starting it out here with Tanvir Badal. Going to get some revenge when Tanvir Badal chumped him out in the 2024 or the 2025 Scorched Earth Rumble as Tatum Lords is in. Hey, he pinned Xander once and he'll never fucking shut up about it. Kick there from Tatum Lords, knocks down Xander. Going under the top rope now, Tatum Lords. On to fly, Lords goes for the crossbody. Xander out of the way now, and Xander jumping neck breaker. Puts him in the corner now, smacking Tatum in the face now. Xander goes for a clothesline. Jericho taking a shot, and Tatum taking down ZC. JT Jason tags back in now. And in comes Zajac. JT and Zajac. Talking about a match you didn't know you wanted. Choke slam to JT. I don't know if I can speak for everybody, but I can tell you this. I want to see these two mix it up one-on-one for a world title at some point. JT, right hook there, knocking back Zajac. Grabs a hold of him now. JT Jason throws him into the corner. Now JT into a cover here on Zajac, who kicks out now. Zajac. Hold of him, forearm strike now. JT, no. Zajac with a headbutt. Now Zajac caught with a big clothesline. JT Jason grabs a hold of him now, and Jason pulls him in here. JT, the ropes. They collide now, and the LSWF champion. They grab him at JT with a big knee strike there, knocking him back again. Whoa, and wait a minute. Single arm spine buster from Zajac. Into a cover. Tanvir makes the save. Oh, the big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks as Zajac and Tanvir Badal meet in the ring. Only meeting outside the ring now. Big clothesline there. Zajac's got him down. Now Tanvir throws Xander back into the ring. German suplex to Zajac. And back up to his feet. Tanvir pulling him in. Countered. Zajac taking him down. Wait a minute. Tanvir thrown in the corner. Zajac countering. Knocks him down. Spear! Zajac with the save. There now, and Tanvir has Zajac. Throws him back into the corner. Tatum Lords is in now, and Tatum go off the ropes. Double back. Body drop. But there now, Tatum into a cover on Zajac. Kick out from Zajac. Zajac answering back now. Big elbows to Tatum. Zajac's got Tatum by the throat. And into the single arm. Spine buster to Tatum Lords. Into a cover now. One. Tanvir with the save. Tatum's got a hold of him now. Tatum throws him across the ring into the corner now. Tatum countered. Oh, God! Another spear. Tatum kicked out. And now Jericho is in. Chris Jericho into a senton on Lords. Jericho going to come in and pick it up after one move. 1, 2. No! Lords kicks out again. Jericho putting the boots to Tatum Lords now. Tatum Lords grabs a hold of him now. Throws him across the ring into the corner. Code breaker. Cover on Tatum. Tatum kicks out. Now Xander is tagged back in. Wait a minute. Floyd the Batsman slid into the ring. JT getting wiped out now. Oh, and Tatum with a super kick there to Jericho. Tatum sends Jericho into the corner. Tatum head first off the turnbuckle. Jericho with that big vintage Jericho-esque drop kick there. Xander, wait a minute. Tatum answers back now. Tatum. No. Xander. Forearm strike. Tatum rolls Xander through into a cover now. Tatum. Kick out. Oh, wait a minute. The referee just now noticing it. Turnbuckle pad's been taken off by Xander. Now Xander has Tatum. No. Tatum counters. Tatum. Whoa, Tucker bomb to Xander. Tanvir Badal tagged in now. In the midsection now. Xander knocking him back here. Coming in. Gets caught with a punch to the midsection. Now Tanvir's got Xander back up to his feet. Kick to the ribs again. Pulls him in. Tanvir Badal. With Xander Carver up on his shoulders. Power bombs him. And again. And again. All turning him around now. Tanvir Badal. We're tagging in Jericho now and Chris Jericho. Oh, God. Overhead belly to belly. Tanvir Badal's got Jericho up again and drops him. Now Tanvir stacking Jericho up in a submission. Zajac making the save. Zajac pounces on him. Zajac pouncing on Tanvir Badal. Xander, wait a minute, taking that turnbuckle pad off. Tanvir with the F5. And now Xander. Seems whenever Jericho's around, Xander almost seems like he's trying to just impress Jericho by being more of an asshole than usual. Jericho tried to get the distance on that elbow. Nobody was home. Judas Effect missed him. Tanvir went for the spear. Got him! As now Xander runs in. Tanvir. Oh, Xander sent off that turnbuckle pad. Now Tanvir. The corner by Jericho. Right there. Y2J taking him down. Jericho. Grabs the bat. Hits JT with it. Knocking Tatum off the apron with it. JT, though, throwing Jericho down. Now Zajac. Choke slam to JT. Crazy that JT took a bat to the sternum and Jericho took a suplex, and Jericho's the one still down. Judas effect. Wait a minute, Xander. Zajac taking a cheap shot. Xander. Standing ovation to JT. There goes for 1 minute. JT kicks out the head. He's got Xander kicked in the head there. JT just for a big boot. Grabs Xander, counter for counter. As there's just a big brawl breaking out at ringside now. Tatum into the ring there. Xander with a clothesline to JT. Now JT, snapmare to Xander. Coming off the ropes now, kick to the head. JT's got him down now, and JT. They're taking off that turnbuckle pad. JT's got Xander from behind. Xander, elbow strikes him, knocking him back. Oh, and Xander blasting. Blasting Tanvir in the back. And Xander. Diamond DDT to JT. Chaos. Control. Oh, there's Tanvir. Show him no fucking mercy. Wait a minute, Xander and Jericho. Spear to JT! When Tanvir saved JT, you can hear Xander go back over to Zajac and say, show no effing mercy. JT took the best shot from all three men before he went down. Look at this spear. Xander, Jericho, and Zajac getting the win. That's going to do it tonight, folks. Until next time, everybody, I've been Mania Del Xander, and that was LSWF.
Special thank you to $10 and above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best place to support Xander and all of his content across all channels. Join today for bonus content across every channel in the LS11 family. Yahoo!